This is Becca Salamone with Alabama Horse Talk, and we're out at Griffin Farms today in Helena, Alabama. And I'm with Julie McCallum, and she's going to tell us about the sport of vaulting. Julie?
Hi there, I'm Julie, and this is Joe. He's our vaulting horse. He's a 15-year-old halflinger. He learned to be a vaulting horse about 10 years ago, so he's been doing it for that long. Vaulting is a sport of gymnastics on horseback. It's a little bit like trick riding in the circus, but a little bit more artistic to it. It's not very common in the South. It's very common overseas in Germany, London, places like that, and it's very big out west in California. There's lots of teams out there. But there's not a lot of opportunities to vault here in Alabama. I believe the closest team we have is in Georgia. Excuse me. I haven't vaulted in a while. I had the chance to get back into it recently, and I would like for everyone to know about vaulting, be able to try it out if they want to. Not many people know about it. Again, it's one of the safest equine sports. People may see pictures, look at videos on YouTube, think it's a little bit dangerous. But we actually take every precaution to make sure it is safe as possible. And we're just trying to get the word out there. Joe needs some exercise, so he needs a couple more people to vault on him. If enough people are interested, we'd like to get a team together, do local horse fairs, demonstrations, Christmas parades, things like that. There's not really a market to compete right now, but it's just a fun thing to do. It can be as competitive or non-competitive as you want it to be. And I guess that's about it.
Tell us about this equipment that Joe has on him and how that helps the rider.
This right here is called a surcingle. This is basically to help the rider balance. It's got these two handles here, and it's tightened just like a girth on a saddle. And it's to help keep the rider balanced. It's got these handles to hold on to. Some vaulting surcingles have extra loops and things like that you can use. This one's very simple. Usually a vaulting horse has a pad right back here. We just don't have one on him today because it's so hot outside. This right here, he has on both sides called side reins. And it's just to keep him facing forward and focus what he's supposed to be doing, much like blinders on a driving horse. And this right here on his face is just a regular bridle without reins. Attached to his bridle is our lunge line. When you're vaulting, the rider is actually not in control of the horse, the lunger is. That's like what I'm doing in the middle here. We also have a lunge line. Thank you. This is not to hit or discipline Joe with, it's just to encourage him to keep going. We never hit him or touch him with it. We might snap it to make a noise and remind him to keep going, but that's all it is. It's just to keep him going, a nice little reminder. We're going to do one called the counterbalance. And what I need you to do, Sydney, you're going to lay all the way back on Joe. And while we're standing here, you don't have to hold on to anything. You're going to lay back, put your head back here. And Mallory, you're going to do a half around the world. You could end up sitting right here. Okay? Come towards me. Oh, okay. There, that leg first. Good, and then kind of hop over the surcingle. Sydney, lay back one more time so she can get her leg over. Yeah, leg over. Bring that leg up and over first. So you're sitting backwards. Good. All right, Sydney, go ahead and come back up. Good. Try to bring your leg. There you go. And wrap them right here. Good. Now we're going to grab opposite arms. There you go. And you lean back and use each other's balance. Joseph. You're fine. His neck is up. Sydney, come up just a little bit more. You don't want to be laying all over. Good. Have your arm out to the side. This arm straight? Yeah, straighten up that arm. Put your other arm out to the side. Good. Alright, Sydney, put your head back just a little bit. There you go. Alright, go ahead and come back up. Mallory, go ahead to keep going. You're around the world. Alright, Sydney, you just lay back so she can get her leg up. Good. So Mallory, help another side of surcingle. Sydney, just a little bit for me. There you go, let her back over. Good. Let's see. Get up. Get up, get up, get up. Yep. Alright, now let's try and turn it towards the shoulders. Good, stay up closer, closer, closer. Good, look at your feet and try to go with your feet. Good, Sydney. Good, go ahead and come back in for me. Very good. You see what I mean by trotting with his feet? Good boy. Come on with your feet, guys. Good. Good boy.
So when they're trying to change gaits like that, the person on the horse is not cueing him to go, it's the person that's lunging the horse.
He is supposed to be listening to me and me only, which is another thing you have to train a vaulting horse to do, is to listen to the person lunging him. He's supposed to completely ignore what's going on his back. So regardless if she's kicking, clicking, whatever, he's supposed to ignore that. He's supposed to listen to me the whole time he's out there.
And how many can get on his back?
Joe has carried 4 before. As you can see, he's not very long. He's strong enough to do it, but he's not very long. So he has carried 4 people before. Excuse me. Most vaulting horses are a lot taller and a lot longer. So competition type horses are going to be your draft breeds, your bigger horses like that. But Joe's great for beginners because he's pretty short and low to the ground, but he can still hold a lot.
And tell everybody how they can get in touch with you to get lessons, vaulting lessons.
Okay, again, my name is Julie. You can call or text me at 205-563-6171, or you can email me at laapalooza@aol.com.
Sounds great. Thank you so much for your time today, Julie.
Thank you.
And girls, thank you. And Joe.
He said you're welcome.